So many good questions. Where do I start looking for my photographer? How do I choose my photographer? Should I hire my photographer or fly one? Jaime, have you seen these questions on Seal the Veil? What style of photography is best for me? Well, if there's something I, Moni, can help you with, is definitely photography. So listen up. Today, I have 5 easy steps to follow when hiring your destination wedding photographer. As you know, I am not a coffee drinker. I'm actually gonna prepare myself a delicious tea from Kuzmi Tea. This one's really good. One, because it matches with what I'm wearing, and because this is a Be Cool tea. Okay, so when hiring your wedding photographer, the number one important step that I highly recommend is choosing your style. It is really crucial and really important to do so. You have to decide on the type of photography that you are looking for your wedding day. So creating your mood board is very important because this is when you start choosing all the images that inspire you. And you can even choose like not only just wedding photos, but you can also choose tablescapes or florals, and you'll start eventually inclining yourself to a certain style, okay? Because there are a numerous amount of photography styles to look for. You can probably choose for something very warm and moody, maybe some dark tones, maybe overexposed, maybe you want film photography, maybe you want something contrasty and saturated, or even if you want something maybe with lots of speedlights and flashes. You also have the option of something more candid, or maybe you want something, a combination of just like candid with a little bit of posing. Once you have this mood board, you'll eventually fall into that style that you really, really love for your wedding day. And also make sure that you don't get burned, just kidding. And also don't forget to get your significant other involved in this process, really important. And make sure that you both love the same style. Okay, number 2. Make sure to go over their wedding galleries, their full galleries from beginning to end, from the getting ready to the bride and groom session, to the ceremony, reception. You know, us as photographers, we love to showcase all these images that are stunning and gorgeous, but some of these come from workshops or they come from editorials. Your wedding, it's not an editorial shoot. It's not a workshop, it's a real wedding. Real timelines, real brides, real grooms, not models, not styled shoots, not workshops, but the real thing, not an editorial, a real wedding. And not only that, but make sure that they have experience shooting destination weddings. You know, if you're local, you understand the weather aspects, humidity, and also it's good to know if they've probably shot in the venue that you are getting married in. If they have not been there, not to worry, because they'll probably scout the location prior to your wedding day. So let's see, first you choose your photography style along with your significant other. And then number 2, you go through your photographer's real wedding galleries, okay? Are you ready for number 3? Come along. This is so good. Okay, number 3. Once you have selected a couple of photographers, go over their reviews. This is a good one. You know, sometimes you can find the reviews over their Facebook page or possibly through their website. I like to tag a lot of my brides, so other upcoming brides can contact them directly and they can ask them personally, like, how was your experience with Moni and her team? You know, how did she make you feel through the whole wedding process? You know, for me as a photographer, I love personalizing everything I do, and I go beyond with all of my my couples. So to me, the fact that some brides and grooms write these amazing reviews is extremely crucial, and it's so valuable, and it's something that I'm just extremely grateful for. So these are the things that you have to read. You as a client want to make sure that you go over these reviews that are not just like, hey, she did a good job. No, it's like really, really nice words that people actually feel from their heart of the nice treatment that they received through their wedding. So once you read the reviews and you're feeling really comfortable with that specific photographer, here goes tip number 4. Check agenda for their availability. Ah, my God. There's this thing called high wedding season. So you want to make sure to identify when your wedding date is to see if it falls during that wedding season of the destination location you're getting married in, okay? So once you choose exactly your photographer, email them immediately to book them quickly. Because bets are that if they're really good photographers, they get booked really, really fast. During the past videos, I remember a lot of my wedding planners that we've interviewed, they recommend that obviously you hire your wedding planner first, then you do your venue and your date, and I would probably say that the first vendor that you should hire would probably be your photographer. I recommend that you do it between 1 to 1.5 years before your wedding date, especially if it's a destination wedding. So make sure that that photographer that you truly love is available for your big day. And last but not least, number 5, schedule in a FaceTime conversation or a simple phone call with your selected photographer or with the couple of photographers that you have in mind. So this is really important because you want to make sure that personalities do match. At the end of the day, us photographers are pretty much a shadow. We are there with you through the whole wedding day, sometimes before, pre-wedding events or even after, post-wedding events. Also, if you get to meet them in person during their site visit, that would be awesome. During their conversation, make sure you talk to them about everything related of your wedding. That is the moment where you ask your timeline, photography, logistics, everything that you have in mind, all of the questions that come into play. Let them know what you envision, what you're looking for, what do you have in mind, what you like. You can even share like your mood board with them or your color palette, and just make sure that you feel comfortable with them. Make sure that that photographer just gets the best of you. So remember, those were the 5 easy steps to follow when choosing your destination wedding photographer. Number 1, selecting your style. Number 2, go through all of the real wedding galleries. Number 3, read all the reviews. Number 4, check agenda for their availability. And number 5, schedule in a FaceTime or a phone call conversation. So after shooting destination weddings for almost a decade, I wanted to prepare these simple steps for you. I hope you found this information helpful and that you consider all of this when choosing the right photographer for you. Remember to like this video and write a comment. Remember, your comments are possible upcoming videos. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, follow us on Instagram, and I'll see you on our next video of Sail the Veil.